These are my top products for extreme length retention. And because my hair is long and dense, I like to keep my wash day simple. So I don't use a million different products. I keep it to the bare minimum. And that is shampoo, condition, leave in, and a gel because I like to have my hair defined. And then I heat style, and that's it. So, at the bare minimum, that's what everybody should be doing. So, first thing is make sure you understand your hair because low porosity hair versus medium porosity versus high porosity is going to behave a little bit differently. So, you want to make sure you're using the right products for your hair. For example, my hair is low porosity. It is naturally low porosity and it has some medium porosity sections, but most of it is low porosity. So I always make sure I use a cleansing shampoo. The reason being low porosity hair has a tendency to hold onto product and it can get product buildup a lot faster. Whereas with medium to high porosity, you can probably get away with using moisturizing shampoos a little bit more. Although I would recommend if you're doing that, you may want to clarify every so often, just as you feel like you might need it, like if your hair starts to feel gummy. But typically, I use a cleansing shampoo. I also clarify maybe, well, again, I clarify as needed because I do live in an area that has hard water, so my hair can get mineral buildup. So I do clarifiers and when I feel like my hair needs it. And then I use a lightweight conditioner. I don't deep condition. Deep conditioning is if your hair is damaged or if you're coming out of a protective style and you haven't had a chance to wash your hair for several weeks and your hair is dehydrated and you need to add a little extra something to it. I always use a leave-in. I never skip using a leave-in on my hair because that's what's going to lock that moisture into your hair. I use my moisturizing hair pudding most of the time. Every once in a while, I might use the sealing hair butter if I'm putting my hair into like a low manipulation hairstyle, like twist that I know I'm going to leave it in for a couple of weeks. But typically, I am a wash and go girly. I like wash and goes because it forces me to wash my hair on a weekly basis, keeping my hair from drying out. But I know not everybody can do that, and sometimes you need a break from your hair. So I make sure that if I'm going to give my hair a break, I will add a little extra emollient rich. But typically, as a wash and go curly, it's going to be my moisturizing hair pudding, and then I layer the Get Set hair jelly right over it. And this is going to set the curl, but also the Get Set hair jelly has provitamin B5 panthenol. So this actually works to strengthen your hair. And finally, I always heat dry my hair. I never ever air dry. So I'm either sitting under a dryer and or using a diffuser when it comes to drying my hair. Air drying actually causes your hair to become weaker over time, and that can make your hair become brittle and break.